I love you.
Them 5 times a day. And they'll have plenty of GABA.
That's very nice. That's a good thing to know. Did you write that down, everybody? Put it in your phone. Schedule it.
So I'll just say to my patients that don't have somebody, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
That's nice.
It's like all done.
Got that over with.
Done.
I love that so much. That's so cool. So you are located where?
My office is in Saginaw on Hallmark Court, 3085 Hallmark Court, Trinity Holistic Health. And, I have a website, and I'm online.
And what's the name of the website?
TrinityHolisticHealth.net.
Oh, duh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
And we can get a hold of you that way.
Yep. Then my number is 989-607. 607-4660. You know how you don't know your own number?
Yeah, because you're never there when you call.
So I see people by appointment only.
Okay.
So I just book according to how many people I have and what their schedules are.
So when I put this up on iTunes and iHeart, I'll make sure that I put a link to the website.
Sure, yeah.
So
I'm not technologically inclined, so I'm sorry for all of those tech whizzes that it's not the most amazing website ever, but I try.
It just matters that you're there. Also, you can find her on Facebook, right?
Yep. Linda Thomas on Facebook. And then I also, because I use essential oils, I belong to a group called Oil Works. I use doTERRA and Young Living in my practice, so whatever people already use, that's what I continue to use. I don't really use any other oils than those two because
they're the two best.
You don't know the constituents, and so to use them to heal, we really have to know what the constituents are in there. And we also have to be careful to check often, because certain ones will lower your blood pressure.
Right. They all have a frequency,
change your blood clotting. Yeah. So it's like you have to use those with some responsibility, too. But either of those types I use. So
very good.
You can find me kind of...
Very good. Very interesting. And I think we should do a road trip and go down and see her and we can do a little recording down there and then play it, because
that would be great.
I think that would be good information for everybody. I love stuff like that. When I first started studying energy, I was reading in this book, and it said that pink granite has the highest frequency of any natural stone. Pink granite.
That I would believe that, yeah.
So I went to a place that does countertops, and he had a piece of pink granite, and he cut me these little squares.
Ooh.
So I have one at home, and one night it was during the wintertime several years ago, and I was standing there drinking a glass of water before I went to bed, and that pink granite was sitting there, and I thought, if this has such a high frequency, it would melt the butter, right? The butter dish was sitting right next to it. So I thought, I'm going to try it. This is why I have to prove stuff to myself before I tell people. So I'm just going to put the butter on there, because I would put my water on there in the morning. Sometimes I'd put my coffee on there.
Yeah.
But, you can't really tell the difference. I'd been doing it for a while.
Right.
So I put the butter on there and went to bed. And the next morning I got up, and I was doing the dishes or something, cleaning up the kitchen after coffee and stuff, and I looked over and I saw that butter dish sitting on the granite. And so I picked it up, the lid off the butter, and the bottom of it was melted.
Oh my gosh.
The top wasn't.
Yeah.
But the bottom was.
Yeah, stones are interesting things. So in my machine at work, there's something called a harmonizer. And so that's how, when you do a scan on somebody for the scanning and balancing part of it that's physical, then what you do is I use single channel to balance the person. So potency and dilution and frequencies for treating. Then you put that in just a liquid. So it's a homeopathic of some type that's either going to have a spring water alcohol base to it, and some homeopathic, maybe flower essences or whatever it might be, herbs. And so in the harmonizer, what it does is when you push imprint, it imprints the fluid with those frequencies.
Cool.
And so that's how the person will take that after they leave my office, right?
So it's all energy.
You can imprint stones. So I've stuck people's rings in there. And, I have emotions. I have a category in my machine, the frequencies for different emotions. So the only time you'd ever really run that category is if you were looking to see if somebody was really depressed or something. So, and you kind of see, are they 80% negative emotions and 20%, but then that leads you to think maybe somebody might be depressive.
Right.
But, so it has love and joy and all of that. And so I'll call those up and put them in at a 4-wave, which is kind of chronic, and an M-wave, which is like deep, deep, deep. Put them in your ring. And, one time I tried to marry it and made some jewelry and then infused the natural stones with frequencies. Really fun.
Oh, I bet the stones just sop that right up.
They do. That's and
really
eventually,
cool.
You'd have to come in and do it again
right.
because sunlight, or if you ran a magnet by it
right.
to clear it or
just
something.
Just like you have to clear crystal energies from when they're around people.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Very interesting. I love this kind of conversation. It's very good. And, some people don't think that crystals have any energy. What's in your computer? What's in your watch?
Yeah.
That's what runs most
and
watches.
What's at your ear all the time?
Yes.
Your phone with all of those coming right at you.
I just wanted to say one thing. You guys noticed how hot it got in here when we started talking about all this? Maybe we kind of raised the elevation. I just thought maybe you guys noticed how hot it was. Wow.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good. Well, I thank you again for being with us, Linda Thomas. I hope that you'll come back and see us again.
That would be exciting.
Good. And we'll come down and see you, and we'll record a little thing. That would be a blast.
We'll play. Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. Very good. So this weekend we have several things going on. We have exploring meditation at 10:30. 11:30 is a law of attraction class that got put back because of a storm or something. I can't remember. I don't know what happened. Was it a storm?
Probably.
And so that's at 11:30, and then 12:30 we're doing essential oils, and we're just going to talk about several ones that you can use in the summer and blends for the summer. It's all about summer. No cleaning this time. We talked about cleaning last time. This is all just fun scents and things to make you smell good and make your house smell good. So we have a good time. And I guess that's it. Don't forget to mark your calendars for Power of the Purse. That's August 7th. I am taking purse donations now. I have to have them in.
I can help you with that.
Excellent.
I designed handbags in my business.
Cool.
Yeah.
Boy, I'm glad. I don't know what made me say that. I'm glad something made me say it. Yes. I love that.
Spot filled for the Power of the Purse?
I don't know. I didn't talk to Beth. I left her a message. But we can always get if we have 10 people to a table, it's $20 instead of $35 at the door. It is. And I'll tell you, that is such a fun night. There's bazillions of purses and probably about 12 food vendors, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
And a cash bar. And do you know who's going to be there? Our friend Anne Boulay.
Oh.
Artisan, the chocolate lady. Yeah. She's going to be there. Third and Johnson couldn't do it this year, and so I called her, and so she's going to do it. And we have Vino there. We usually
Vino's always there.
Yeah. And I don't know. I missed the meeting last Thursday, so I don't want to say people that aren't going to be there, so I don't know who's going to be there. Next week, we'll talk about it. Oh, next week, I don't think there's a show. It's the week after that, there's not a show. 4th of July, Tuesday. I think it's the 2nd is a Tuesday. Is that right?
It is.
So we're not going to have any new shows Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday, there'll be Diva Dialogue, and on Thursday and Friday, there'll be the regular shows, but I'm taking 2 days off. Yay. So there. So thank you so much for listening, and thank you, Linda Thomas, for being with us. Thank you to our wonderful studio audience. Woo! our very large studio audience. Thank you for the wonderful pie. Audrey brought us a treat this evening. We had a wonderful time tonight, and we learned so much. So anything that you say has energy in it. Be careful what you say. Mm-hmm. Anything that you do, you're putting out energy. Be careful what you do. Just be aware of the energy that you're putting out, and be aware of other people's energies. And you can feel them, and you can feel them in your gut. And just start thinking about energy.
It says in the Bible, what I do, you will do too, and more.
See that?
So, miracles all around.
Right. I love it. And find some good people to hang out with like I do. So until next week, be real, stay true, know who you are and what you believe, because you are the devolution. Take care, everybody.
That was super.
The Devolution Show is a W4 Divas production, hosted by Deb St.Hilaire and produced by Josh Sherrill. All rights reserved.